Forgot the helmet I gave to Alistair. Oh god. It's so derpy looking with the horns. Hello, my name is Mr. Chris, and I'm playing through Dragon Age Origin, or making an attempt to, at least. Oh, don't like how the game saved immediately. So last time, big battle, King got betrayed, reinforcements didn't show up, Grey Wardens died, me and Alistair survived, Morrigan and her mother Flemeth picked us up, treated us, we awoke in the wilds in the swamp hut. And now we are being sent off to go and
It shall be done.
fix the Darkspawn problem, pretty much. Go and use the treaties of the Grey Wardens to get people on our side. Go to Ferelden to get like a Duke or something on our side that Alistair knows. And Morrigan has joined us at command of her mother Flemeth over there. And yes, I would like to gather my party and venture forth. Well, well, well. What is this button? Oh, it doesn't look quite right. Uh-oh, did I break the world map? Oh, interesting. So we have the campsite, Flemeth's hut, Lothering, a whole bunch of areas we cannot go to yet. What is this? Whatever it is, it looks broken. Broken? Broken, especially with this grey square. Is this DLC that I'm missing out on? Ooh. Well, I guess we'll find out eventually. It looks like for now, I can only go to Lothering. Ambush on the road. I think.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Bravo, 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 bravo.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Snap! See that guy that ran up? You fucking... Oh my god. He was smiling. Normally my tactics should be set. Cautious, aggressive, ranged. Okay, cool.
Now we do battle. Now we get our hands dirty. Don't want to give us.
Don't worry, Alistair. I got you. Hello, dog. I think this is the Barbari I helped cure back at Ostagar.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Always wanted a dog like this. Happy bark. Nice. Look at him just covered in blood. Oh my god. Please enter a name for the dog. Well damn. I honestly wasn't ready for this. Let's call him Poochie. Poochie? Ah, that sucks. That's just a dog from Itchy and Scratchy that like goes away. I don't want to name a dog after my cat. That feels wrong. Let's name him. Why can I only think of stupid names? I was gonna say Mr. Wiggles. Oh god. I'm just looking around my room now, seeing if I can see anything that'll spark my imagination. You know what, let's call him Zardu. Ah, that sucks as well. I don't know if I can rename him later on. Mr. Mistopheles. No, no. Let's just call him Twitch. I'll pretend that the dog is Twitch chat. There you go. New codex, Twitch. A little bit faster, my dude.
It shall be done.
Party approval. One of your party members has begun to genuinely like and respect your leadership. Already? Damn. How do I see that? Character record. Plus for neutral. Plus for neutral. I guess it's the dog that really likes me, of course. Meanwhile, my cat in real life is like playing around with a collection of coins, just grabbing the coins out of it. I just heard like jingling. I was like, what's he doing? Yes, I would like to very fort.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Your toll collectors then?
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
You're fixing the highway? I think not.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a Genlock would have understood that.
Forget it.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
You really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
Oh shit.
But aren't them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
Actually, let's add Bandit Slaying to that list. You know, Grey Wardens could use a donation.
You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today.
Okay, but it's gotta go around. An excellent donation.
Then take it. Do enjoy your stay in Lothering and all that.
I like how they were gonna rob us and just flipped it around. Is that a Templar here? Did you guys kill a Templar? A note from Sir Henrik. Oh god. A note from Sir Henrik. So many of my fellow knights have been searching for the urn. Surely one of them must have found Brother Jenny TV by now. Still, until I hear that all is well, I must proceed as planned. Brother Jenny TV holds the key to finding the urn of the sacred ashes. We always knew this, but I believe I now know where Brother Jenny TV lies. I have been to his home in Delarim and found the trail, and I'm amazed that other knights have not done likewise. Unless they have? No, it is best not to get caught up in thoughts of conspiracy. Sir Donald awaits my report in Lothering. I must go to him immediately and report what I have learned. Should anyone find these ramblings, all I ask is that he be informed of my fate. I pray that he complete what I cannot. A note from Sir Henrik of Redcliffe. Also, did I... that note I found in the swamp. That was like, return the box to... all I leave to my wife Jetta, the reader of this note. I have buried the sealed box in our camp. That's at the winter ruin in the wilds. My wife in Redcliffe, okay. A lot. Is this Redcliffe that I'm going to? No, right. No. Redcliffe is over there.
As you say.
Oh shit. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Fuck it. I'm gonna reload my save. I don't wanna fucking fight these guys just after I went through all that. I'm just gonna speed through this conversation again.
How is that any way to greet someone?
Listen to your friends.
Oh, right.
Toll collectors then.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the...
Fixing the highway, I think. No.
Do shut up. Even
Forget it.
Right. We get to ransack your...
Grey Wardens.
you have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll.
Donation.
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's...
Thank
then
you.
take...
As you
Get this
say.
note again. Okay, I was not expecting touching the box would actually trigger them. A lot of these games you can just loot whatever.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
You have been very quiet, Alistair.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long then.
Snap.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I'll snap
I
again.
can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
What do you think, Alistair?
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
Sure.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Okay, and what about Morgan? What do you think?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving for Eldon to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
I'm not sure any of this is a good idea. but
I'm
let's
not
do
sure
it.
I like any of it either, but we don't have a lot of choice in the matter.
Of course you have a choice. You could run and forget about it all. Let the Darkspawn do as they wish until other Grey Wardens come. If they come.
That's what you call a choice?
It may not be a good choice, but it's a choice nevertheless. We all choose our path, even when it seems there is only one direction we should go.
How enlightening. At any rate, I'll stay with you whatever you decide.
Thank you. Then we need to fight these people.
I can give you directions if you like.
Where do we find all
It'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Okay, the Dalish Elves.
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
The Dwarves.
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
Circle of Magi.
Technically, the Circle of Magi is independent.
Magi.
We don't know that the Chantry won't support us, of course.
You truly believe that?
If we speak to the first Enchanter, he should see that his responsibility to the Grey Wardens supersedes anything the Chantry or even Tan Loghain might have to say about it.
Where would Loghain be?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Of course.
Then you have a plan.
I'm ready.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
I don't have a plan at all, but you know. Just keep moving forward, like Duncan said. Why is the chicken
It shall be done.
highlighted? I guess I can't interact with it. Hello,
Stop looking at me,
refugees.
mongrel. I have nothing
When are
you
we going
want.
home?
Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast?
It is begun.
Can you not tell when you are not wanted?
What
I
again?
enjoy company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves. And he persists. Maddening!
That's what I feel about Twitch chat.
Very well.
I'm scared. When are we going home?
It's hard to tell
You don't look like the other folk fleeing the south.
who
Were you
I
in the
can talk
battle?
to and who I cannot. What makes you think that?
You don't look chastened, so you're not from the wilds. And you're not a farmer. I'd guess you saw some fighting.
Yes. I was with the King's army.
I thought them that survived already marched north with the Tairn. You must be a survivor, or a deserter. Lucky you, I guess.
I have some
Can't
questions.
promise I'm gonna answer them.
What's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Who's in charge of the village?
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
You don't have a ruling lord?
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns, if he returns.
You know about those bandits outside the village?
Best thing that's happened to Lothering. Bandits will keep the rabble out, if Sir Bryant and his lot won't. Don't let me stop you.
I guess they are some form of security. He's not completely wrong.
I thought there would be soldiers here, or at least a place to hide.
There's a nice elven looking wall.
I hear those bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars kill them?
I'm gonna try something. Maybe not. Pretty sure you can play this with the controller. I didn't see the options. Screw it, I'm not even gonna mess with it. This Templar looks like he wants to
If
talk.
you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
Lost? What do you mean?
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Thank
Best
you.
of luck wherever you might go.
I could have asked him, like, probably tons of stuff.
A few knights have come through here, searching for some holy artifact. Not one of them stopped to help.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Can you beat that offer, sister?
You want me to bid against him? We don't have that kind of coin.
What do I get if I help you?
We have nothing to offer but our gratitude.
I'm sorry, Mr. Merchant.
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no? I didn't put all my points in persuasion for nothing.
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
I didn't plan to, oh, Morgan disapproves. Great start. Well, he doesn't care about touching the box.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
More looking to sell, but whatever.
Alright, just don't buy everything up.
Oh, I do hope you're ready for all this. It looks like he has just infinite money, so I don't have to worry about like selling too much to it. Keep Alistair's shield. You know what? Screw it. I won't keep it. Acid flasks, a bunch of poisons, injury kits, palms, rock salve, runes, gift. Plenty of gifts. Topaz. Yes, I can just sell the gems. Hopefully, I don't need these later on. I just really want to clear my inventory a little bit. It's already way better. Get rid of these. Yeah, I'm under half inventory now. That is something, I guess. Does this guy have anything particularly cool? Doesn't look like it. Wait, why am I still at 10 fatigue? What is giving me the fatigue? Maybe I'm just tired from traveling? Ooh, a dog. Cannot pet the dog. I see crates everywhere. Not sure.
It shall be done.
Not sure what counts as stealing and what doesn't.
The Chanters are still operating their board.
I shall do it.
Now that's dedication.
Have you seen my mother?
That depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Well, damn. Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back. Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Ooh. Go to the Chantry, I guess.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. You're a really nice lady. Kind of like Mother. I should go look for her.
Okay, well, look with that kid.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it...
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
Already don't like this guy. Greetings? What's that reaction?
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
He can't answer you. He's chanted Devons.
Is he touched in his head or something?
No, he's a chanter. One of them that can only say the chant of light. His board has letters of good deeds to be doing. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and unto the Maker.
Okay. Farewell.
As you say.
Bandits everywhere, as described on behalf of Sir Bryant, Templar and Defender of the Faith. Know that all those who prey upon refugees do so under pain of death. Except. The bandit groups in the northern woods. What's going on here?
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This woman bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Hello. Watch where you throw accusations.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
What happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn!
Must be terrible.
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours.
You are not honoring her death by acting like this.
Are you calling me a coward?
I'm calling you an idiot. Listen to yourself for a moment.
I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come.
Oh, off he goes.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
They changed their tune real fast.
Darkspawn will feast on your living hearts. They will take your children.
Okay, I guess one final message from him.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
Do I look like a refugee?
So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
I'm a mage. Who's in charge of the Chantry?
The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Oh. You heard any news?
Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
Okay, goodbye.
Make her watch over you.
And yes, I am choosing not to tell anyone about the bandits.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde.
It shall
We are
be
the
done.
only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Sir Bryant?
Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
Grey Warden. Pardon me, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It is no trouble. Maker watch over you.
Oh.
Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
Sure, let's tell them I'm a Grey Warden, I guess.
I see. I am Sir Bryant, commander of the Lothering Templars. Tairn Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
Kinda. He claimed to be
And set a
responsible.
bounty on any who survived. I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tairn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Are you in charge?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
Do you know? You do know that I'm a mage.
As am I.
I have no time to even think about such things right now. My concern is protecting these people. I see nothing threatening them other than the Darkspawn.
Cool, cool. How do the Templars fight against magic?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
Where would I find this revered mother?
In her study, no doubt. Preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
Are you the only protection this village has?
Our ban was summoned by Tairn Loghain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned. If the matter is important, certainly.
Any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Tairn Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
King Kalen had no heir?
None that we know of. Teyrn Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner. And the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
This is true. What's wrong with Arl Eamon?
Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donal, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
Do you know about the bandits? I guess I'll tell this guy.
Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off?
They're still there.
I will not let them take any more advantage of this catastrophe. Several, those fool bandits have returned. Take some men and drive them off and see if you can't capture that leader of theirs this time.
As you command, Sir Bryant.
Now, unless there's something else you need.
Information?
If the matter is important, certainly.
Oh.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donal? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Teyrn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
Yeah, that's
so you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn? I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon. So your quest for the ashes have brought you here. Tell me more about this Urn of Sacred Ashes. Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
So... what is this urn about?
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
Perhaps I could help.
Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
My lady?
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows
ever wonder
come.
if that's an accurate
Let
likeness
those who
of
seek
Andraste?
redemption be delivered.
Maybe she was ugly.
Let those who have
Maybe she
sinned
had buck
be
teeth.
forgiven.
How could
And
we
when
know?
the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise.
I'm sorry, I cannot talk now. I must feed the holy brazier to ensure the flame never dies. It represents the flames that burned Andraste herself. Do you know the tale? The prophet was burned in the ancient city of Minrathous, before the ancient mages she had fought. Instead of dying in pain as the mages wanted, she was purified by the fire and taken by the Maker into the heavens to stand forever at his side. We are all sinners. The fire symbolizes our hope that forgiveness is possible. Thus, we all serve by feeding its flames.
Okay, cool. I'll leave you alone
I wish
then.
you well.
Doesn't look like the flame is still burning though.
Then
I'm
shall the
not
Maker
gonna judge, I
return to
guess.
us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black
I'm
City
sorry,
in
but I
heaven.
must prepare the Chantry's
And then
vestments
shall
before
the
we
chant
flee.
of
It
shall
There
be
is
done.
very little time.
Let all mankind be humble. Let all repeat the chant of life. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
And when the Maker spoke,
Imperial Chantry.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
Forgot to put myself on Don't Disturb. What tide is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
30 silver? You can have 30
Thank
silver.
you, dear woman. What can I do for you then?
I'm a Grey Warden. I need your help. I know that the Grey Wardens are wanted, but I mean, what is this lady gonna do?
A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
So I've heard, but it is Loghain who betrayed the king.
Tairn Loghain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else?
Can you provide any help to the Grey Wardens at all?
I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village and Chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now, if there is nothing else?
I mean, a blessing, I guess?
For a Grey Warden? Yes. You have a difficult road to walk, don't you?
Bless me.
In Andraste's name, I call upon the Maker to watch over his child and creation. Watch over her path, O Maker. Give her light in darkness.
Even Morrigan kneels. I wasn't expecting
let
that.
it be. Now, if there is nothing else,
I should go.
May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker
I almost
return
feel
to the
sorry for the
Black City
Kunari locked in
heaven.
that cage.
And then shall the chant of light make it
Darkspawn.
Larry locked in a cage. Oh, I know who that is.
I can't believe that Kunari.
I shall do it.
Where are they keeping my boy in a cage?
It shall be done.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
I want to go home.
Yeah, you and everybody else. Wooden crate. What be in you? Lord Bow of Ash. Gossip.
Best be careful. Best be careful. Darkspawn are coming.
Helpful refugee.
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance.
Now I want to go in.
Same reason the Chantry's full, packed with people who fled their homes. The tavern keeper's letting folks sleep on the floors, but he can only fit so many. And those soldiers are getting restless.
What about the soldiers?
They're not here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the King's army.
You seem unhappy.
Is there any reason to be happy? With the king dead, them Darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organize. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it?
It was me.
It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
Ugh, shouldn't have said that.
I thought there would be soldiers here. Oh,
Well, let's see what's going on in the tavern.
Look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a woman by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen her?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
What makes you think we're traitors?
Tern Loghain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right, let's make this quick.
Your mistake.
let's make this quick.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Sure, take a message to Loghain.
What do you want to tell him?
The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him. Right away, now. Thank you.
It's only
I
gonna piss him
apologize
off
for
more.
interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
It's alright, I was happy to save your life.
Save my life. I assure you, I can handle myself.
As you're covered in blood. I see, where does a sister learn to fight like that?
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Or I was.
I am Solana. A pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Oh, inviting yourself, are we? I like it. Why so eager?
The Maker told me to.
The Maker is on my side? Right.
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Very well. I will not turn away help when it is offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
And I believe he is
Indeed.
a rogue. So she should be able to do some lockpicking. No.
What now?
How do I look at her stuff? Skills. Yeah, she has some stealing. Nice. She has a dagger. Can she dual wield? I guess I'll worry about that later. We want Liliana to be a scrapper, I guess? Or an archer. For now I'll leave her as a scrapper and make her be aggressive. And before I continue, I'm quickly gonna look something up, because I grabbed a mod that allows me to keep the dog as a pet, as well as Liliana and stuff like that. So, popular all time, extra dog slots. This mod allows the dog to tag along with the PC for most of the game as a fifth companion, residing in the topmost available summon slot. Summon slots are mini portraits that reside when you present with a party select screen. If you do not choose the dog as one of your 4 primary companions, he will automatically appear next to the PC as a fifth companion after the selection screen goes away. Oh, there we go. He is there. Okay, nice. I thought I didn't do it correctly.
What's it now? With all these poor mouths to feed, I've no time to spare. Out you go!
Okay, Liliana. Let's see how this lockpicking works. Oof. Nice. Nice. I love it.
You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
I'm not here to make trouble. Sorry about the mess.
They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited.
Is that just a really big bottle?
Denial. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
Don't suppose you have any rooms?
Look around. People are sleeping on the floors and in the attic. That's how many rooms I don't have.
Yeah, I suppose. Who are those men?
When Tian Logain marched by, he left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you.
Of course not.
Fair enough. What can I get you then?
Any rumors?
I hear that Tian Logain, the regent, is calling for new levies of troops. He wants to rebuild the army we lost at Astagar. Thing is, there's not a lot of spare men to be found. Out of Dragon's Peak, there's press gangs roaming around, grabbing any free man they can lay their hands on. Anything else I can get you?
Any rumors?
Thank the Maker we didn't lose Tian Logain at Ostagar. He pulled his troops out just in time, so it said. Without him, we'd be lost.
I don't know about
Anything else I can get you? There's knights from Redcliffe spread all over Ferelden on some kind of mission, but I hear that they're starting to become rarefied. Maybe they all went back to Redcliffe. More likely they got tired of searching for something that can't be found and abandoned their search. I wonder what Earl Eamon is gonna do without any knights. Anything else I can get you?
Any more
People
rumors?
are disappearing all over the country. Folks on the road say they are seeing wagons abandoned, belongings left in the middle of the road with no one to be seen anywhere. Remote farmholds are left empty. Horses left without riders. And no corpses to be found. The Darkspawn are taking them. There's no other explanation. Anything else I can get you?
Any more rumors?
I hear the Dwarven King is passed on. Old as he was probably poisoned or assassinated. That's how the dwarves normally go out, isn't it? Anything else I can get you?
Man, this guy is a well of information.
I hear news from Dinnerham that Tyrn Loghain has been declared the new regent. It makes sense, his daughter being the queen. Anything else I can get you? I hear tell they held a funeral in Dinnerham for King Caelan. The Grand Cleric called for a full day of mourning, and there was a procession a mile long passing by the brazier. It's too bad they don't have a body to properly burn. What happened to him at the hands of those creatures, it's unthinkable. Anything else I can get you? With a defeat at Ostagar, it'll be inevitable that the Darkspawn hordes start moving north soon. They have no one standing in their way, do they? Anything else I can get you? I heard from some travelers that something bad might have happened in Redcliffe, overrun by Darkspawn, maybe.
Oh, really?
There's no word from the village at all.
Oh.
A merchant friend of mine said he encountered someone fleeing the place and there was nothing waiting for him there but death. He wisely turned around and came right back. Anything else I can get you?
Looks like we need to pay a visit to Redcliffe. Okay, I'm gonna...
Speed your way.
I'm gonna go now. This guy seems to have like infinite information, which is kinda cool. Marlin. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill here in the tavern for a little bit. I'm gonna do a quick run to the toilet. I'll be right back. Is there anything else I might get you? I'm back.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Oh?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison?
I have dabbled.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
Any idea where I could get ingredients?
There's herbs in the North Wood. As for other stuff, look around town. Some refugees just left things behind to travel faster. I don't really know what you need, though. I might have some in stock, too.
Show me what you got. guess I'll start going down herbalism at some point. So I'll come back to this guy, I guess, once I've got a point in that. Ooh. I'll buy an ale though. How much money do I have? I've got quite a bit. Buy these war paints for the dog. I don't know why I bought both of them, to be fair. Gloves. Metal kite shield. I'll keep my hat for now. Okay, cool. How do I give these gifts again? Use this item as a unique power. Oh, is the dog gone now? Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Can I reach its inventory? No. Oh, I kinda can. Okay, cool. Very cool.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Farewell. Just checking if there was anything else you had to say.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
No, I'm not.
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
Mm-hmm. Why?
The Blackstone Irregulars fought alongside the King's army against Orlais. We've helped nobles defend their land and given our service to people in need for generations. Our current captain, Raelnor, is an honorable man who sees that we can do some good in Ferelden once more. He is so confident in our mission that he trusted the Grey Wardens would support us.
How can I be of service?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Irregulars, irregulate. Letter from Blackstone Irregulars, written in careful script addressed to you. To the inimitable Grey Warden. Your deeds have spread, blah 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 blah. Could you be willing, please find letters in... An advocate. In this box and others like it all over the land. This box?
It is begun.
Scraping the battle. The barrel. You will find 3 letters of conscription, deliver them to the people listed below, return to the Irregulars for your payment. Redcliffe, Lothering, and Denerim. Lothering is where I am now, right? Accepted. And let's keep an eye out for Patergrich. Reliction of duty. We will ask no questions as to your methods or the final condition of the deserters. Use your own description. Some people to look for. Okay, cool. Guild quest.
Please, I must
I just
continue
play what the
playing, else
innkeep
I earn no
asks.
coin
We were
tonight.
lucky. Coin to travel
We're the
north.
coin to pay the toll to those
I want to go
bandits.
home.
What will
Many
happen to
didn't.
us now that the king is dead?
It looks like that's everything at the tavern dealt with.
The blight has truly come, and the...
Got a new companion, and we still have our dog with us.
So Terran Loghain is the new regent? Isn't that a good thing?
I heard that he may have had something to do with the king's death.
I thought Darkspawn killed the king. That doesn't make any sense.
We'll be lucky if they don't burn down the entire...
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail, I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
Nice. Let's pop a save before I attempt to pick this lock. Oh, quartz. Yeah, well, it is time to go and open all the locks that I couldn't before. I think there was some in here, right? And then the ones on the bridge with the bandits. I suppose the Templars have like chased off now, so I can probably go and loot that as well. Bronze symbol of Andraste. A gift. Cool. Requires a key. Interesting. Perhaps I could have convinced this lady to give me a key. Get something extra.
I almost feel sorry for the Kunari lot.
Ding. I should just run with like tab constantly held down. They're still here.
Oh, back, are you? I thought we settled things nice and amicably with you wardens.
It's time for you and your men to leave.
Well, we don't want trouble, so yes, we'll do that. Thank you for sparing us.
But you said these refugee types was easy pickings.
There are better pastures elsewhere, you fool. Time to go.
And so they disappear. That was actually easier than I thought, and I didn't even need to lockpick it.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting. Does she get standard arrows?
guess that'll do for now. That's a big dagger.
For you, perhaps, you would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Or we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
What a good boy.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
What do you need traps for?
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Barlin has poison traps on his land?
Oh, he doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric.
Why don't you just buy
None
some?
to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields.
I can't make traps.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
Well.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly
Where can
not.
we go?
I've
This is
no
no better than
primitive
what we
fear
left.
of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that.
As
I
you
believe
say.
we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
What?
Lothering's full up with refugees. Might be space in Alison's barn. Speak up.
I am not a refugee. I should stop telling people that I'm a Grey Warden. Can I help you?
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I know a bit.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Okay. Cool. I saw through the buildings here pile of filth and sack. What is that about? Why can I interact with a pile of filth? Ooh, a mushroom. Anybody else I can talk to?
Ostergar. Hope we're not next.
So I've got a lot of, well, a lot, at least 2 quests to go to the woods to the
How
north.
dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
The carnage we left in the wilds? was horrifying.
In the wilds we're eaten, here we starve. Is there no end to our fortune? That marshman stole from me, I know it!
Marshman. Ooh. Do I squeeze through here? There's a chest over there.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
He said that all the Redcliffe knights were looking for it, as if they didn't have anything better to do. I don't get it.
My character will figure it out. So glad I can open these chests now. Oh, an injury kit. What is all that over there? Those darkspawn? What am I looking at?
More enemies ahead!
Are they just bandits?
It is begun.
Oh, this should be good.
I shall do it.
Alistair is taking big hits. Did she walk in one of the traps in the field?
I shall do it. It is begun. There is no glorious country. I cannot be defeated.
Well then. That happens. Let's not just randomly walk through these fields. I know that there's be traps in there. Is that more bandits? It is as well. You guys stay here.
Run while you can.
Be my companions.
Try to be merciful.
Where's Alistair going? He's going off on his own. I'm sure he'll be fine. It's not fine. That's the bad route.
Shall be back.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Okay. I think I need to change my tactic. Put Alistair on. Party member will fight back if attacked but will not chase. Defensive. him just running after these guys. Doesn't seem too great. We've got our boy in the cage.
You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
So this guy is of a race that I can't remember the name now, who gets a drastic overhaul in the other games of the way they look. And apparently, I saw this online, it is because they didn't have the technology to give them like horns and stuff when this game came out. So it is a bit weird. I saw that there was a mod to restore a more like lore accurate look to him, but I kinda like him like this. This is the stand that I am familiar with, so I decided not to grab it. What are you?
A prisoner. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Kunari?
If you haven't heard of us, that is your own shortcoming. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
So what did you do?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
And are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
If you feel guilty about the murder, why?
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
Who?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Why?
I agree. There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders.
I see. Why?
I waited for several days until the knights arrived.
Why?
Because I wished to.
Okay. Whatever. Aren't you interested in
Death
seeking
will be my
atonement?
atonement.
There are other ways.
Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime?
Fight the Blight?
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Why?
My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Okay.
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave for now.
Then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Did he even do the murder? That looks like a thing. All those refugees just standing there. Ooh, studded leather armor. My game seems to be struggling all of a sudden.
You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Let's end this!
I guess it's my time to kill some innocents. Ooh, Alistair.
Too easy. Very well.
Well, they're not gonna be hungry anymore. That's something, I guess. Didn't even give me a chance to talk my way out of that one.
It shall be done.
Guess that's what I get for telling people I'm a Grey Warden. What's that over there? That just that bandit from earlier? Yeah.
I shall
So I have to go talk to the revered mother. See if I can get the dude out of the cage. There is stuff going on up there. And I have to head north to get some plants and stuff to make poison, and a lady wants me to make traps and somebody else wants me to make medicine. Okay, can you go and deal with the rangers? That would be awesome.
Get on! Run while you
Oh, can I have that looted a bit? What is this landmark 3 about? Oh. The hound seems particularly interested in this landmark. Okay. Bari dominance is now active. Bari hounds are descended from pack hunters, and like their ancestors, they are highly influential by a defined order of dominance. Primary method of determining that order is by claiming territory to scent marking major landmarks. Once established, the dominant Mabari gains substantial increase in confidence and stature within his territory, a trait that indirectly benefits master as well as hound. Oh, cool. You make him mark his territory and you get bonuses for it. This is a cool little river area. Oh no. Speed race.
Very well. Another battle, I see. I'm through. I shall do it.
I tried to be merciful.
Good ruling and save some dignity, fool.
You forced our hand. Enough!
We are victorious again.
What manner of beast is this?
Spider? Oh, that's horrible. You don't want it to stop like that right in front of you. Ooh, the double ice.
I shall do it.
I tried to be merciful.
I'm guessing this is the recipe, or ingredients rather, for the poison.
It shall be done.
Poor spiders. Were hurt no one. And here I just roll up. Thought I could go across that log there. I guess not.
As you say.
Oh my god. I guess that was the bandit leader. He had so much stuff on him.
What is it?
Is it gay? Yeah. Herbalism. Lesser health poultice. Lesser lyrium potion. Or dog food. So who can do poison? Not Alistair. Oh, Morrigan has improved herbalism. Cool. And I guess Liliana has the poison making? Yeah. Not too sure what poison I need to be making. I'll check the quest log in a bit, I guess. First I'm gonna go talk to the head of the chantry to see if I can get my boy Sten out of his cage. And then I'm gonna have to go for a bit. Going to go get my food. See what people want to play on the Discord. And I might be back. Or I might not be. Oh. What do we have here? Did I complete a thing from the chantry board?
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers.
Very wise words. Pilgrim. And level up. Staff focus. This character has specialized in direct attacks using a mage staff, gaining a permanent bonus to damage from basic attacks. Yes, I want that. I have still 3 points to spend. Gonna even out willpower and cunning. You know what? Gonna keep dumping my points in magic for now. I'll be the best mate. When bears attack, last keep safe. Thanks to the villagers who've opened their barns and scoundrels. If any travelers or residents come across her in the wilds, or the lone boy in the village whose mother, good wife Sarha, is missing. He has been missing for the better part of a week. This writing she's presumed dead. The Maker bless her passing. He was a lady of middle years, with red hair and fond of a green cloak. Any travelers or residents come across her in the wilds, please return her body or the effects on her remains. Okay. I guess that's for the orphan boy that we've talked to that had mother with red hair, I believe. So I'll keep an eye out for that. I am a bit worried about this. This whole like map screen. Making me think I might not be able to do the DLC. I wonder if there's a way to check if I have the DLC on. In the main menu it's all ticked on, the DLCs. Hello.
Good day, Sister Leliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
Is there something I can do for you then?
I want to talk about Sten.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
I want him. I want him freed. I might have a use for him.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Leliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Oh, that was easier than I thought it was gonna be. Let's go pop him out of his cage, pop a quick save. We'll talk to him first, of course, then pop a quick save once I'm done.
As you say.
Then I'm out of here. But man, this game is so good. They don't make roleplay games like this anymore. I guess we have Divinity and Baldur's Gate and stuff like that, but it's not quite the same. There's this like grittiness about this this game and this world that I really like.
So, you truly do not believe in any sort of higher power?
It has been bothering you, I see. No, I do not. Must I?
What do you believe happens to you after you die, then? Nothing?
I do not go to sit by the Maker's side, if that's what you mean.
Only those who are worthy are brought to the Maker's side. So many other sad souls are left to wander in the void, hopeless and forever lost.
And what evidence of this have you? I see only spirits, no wandering ghosts of wicked disbelievers.
It must be so sad to look forward to nothing, to feel no love and seek no reward in the afterlife.
Yes, the anguish tears at me so. You have seen through me to my sad, sad core.
Now you're simply mocking me.
You notice? It appears your perceptive powers know no bounds.
The age-old discussion between fate and science, I guess. You have just qualified for a specialization, a customized form of a character's base class. Oh, have I? Excuse me? How do I go back to that screen? I guess that's for next level up. How am I on? 10 fatigue now. Is it just because I'm carrying all this stuff? I need to get some better ropes.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
Very well.
So it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Oh. I guess that will do.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
As interesting as 10 is, I'm gonna leave him out of the party for now. I actually really like this group that I have at the moment. Morrigan, Liliana, and Alistair. Morrigan and Liliana arguing about fate, and Alistair and Morgan arguing about the Templars and all that stuff. And Morrigan complaining about the dark. Pretty much Morrigan arguing with everyone. Very nice. Oh yeah, Journal. Koraki Wilds. No. The Blight. Chanter's Board. Poisonous proposition. The farmer Arlen wants to place poisonous traps about his farm to protect it from beasties and other desperate. Create a suitable poison for him. 3 flasks of venom should do the trick. And some lesser health potions. 3 lesser health potions. Potions, please? Yeah, I should be able to some of those. 3 flasks of venom. 1, 2, 3. And lesser health potions. 1, 2, 3. It's probably a bad idea to give this guy poison traps.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
Yep.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
I guess I am. Now for the terrible idea of giving poison to this man to put on his traps. I like how I was gonna save and leave. Here I am.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
I have a Jasper.
Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, eh?
Nice. Nice. Sadly, can't help the lady with her traps. Perhaps if I level up and grab trap building.
Should go out to the dwarves. They're safe from all these darkspawn, I bet. Living underground, that's the way to go.
And then... where should I head first? I normally always go to Redcliffe first, after this. And it is the zone that I have the most memory of. I very much remember what happens there. Okay, wolves, I don't want to fight you. Please don't fight me.
Away with you, foul creatures! Leave us alone!
Oh, damn.
Let's have at it!
I just got more staff sets. 2 more damage.
Shall be done. You will learn to fear me.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
Oh my god. It's my favorite guys. I was excitedly awaiting to meet these. Just how obliged.
You want a reward, eh? I suppose that's an entirely reasonable request. How does 100 silver sound? I was going to use that to fix up the cart, but quite frankly, I'll be grateful enough that my son and I come out of this with our heads.
That sounds just fine.
Good. One good turn deserves another. That's what the missus always claims. The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Did I mess that up? I'm sure he's supposed to join you at camp. Maybe that happens later on. Why am I still in combat? Oh, it's still the wolves? I guess I'll deal with them. Let's go.
As you say. Very well.
So many and it's so loud.
Come and get it! No quarter shall be given. I never liked this part. Miss!
That's not what I thought they were gonna drop. I thought it was gonna be pelts, not potions. Oh, Alistair leveled up. What shall I do? Constitution to 20. Nice, nice. Nice, level 9. Taunt. I guess I'll give him taunt. Hello, Sandal.
Hello.
We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
No problem, my dude. Gather your party and venture forth. Just kind of want to see what options I have here. Oh.
Bad dreams, huh?
Must have been something I ate.
Drank more like, as in the tainted blood, remember? You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Are these dreams gonna happen a lot?
It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, When I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Any other surprises I should know?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing? No. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Oh, I thought the game shit itself there. Well, all of your party's injuries are healed when you return to camp. Each party member can be found somewhere in camp, making it an ideal location to hand out new equipment, give gifts, or talk. Okay, so...
Yes?
I like to talk.
Well, here I am.
This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in.
Okay. What then?
When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose.
Let me guess,
it was
you're the
as though
rose.
the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
Did you hear voices?
No, not voices. It's not so simple. He spoke directly to my soul, in a language no human tongue can express. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything?
Sure. I suppose I couldn't sit by either.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a Blight to stop.
Oh.
Yes?
Is there more to
Well,
talk about?
Here I am.
What was life like?
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my Chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
I suppose. How so?
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
Hmm. I prefer your ideas.
Thank you. Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the Chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now. Yes? Well, here I am.
I've talked enough for now. What would someone like you be doing in Lotharing's Chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
You just don't seem to belong in a cloister. You know, a beautiful, charming woman like yourself. Sanctimonious, preachy, like all other Chantry zealots. They don't teach you how to fight in the cloister, do they? Well, you know, a beautiful, charming woman like yourself.
And there were no beautiful, charming women in the cloisters, you think? You would be wrong. There were many lovely young initiates in the Lothering cloister, all of them chaste and virtuous. It added to their mystique. Because then, they were forbidden, and forbidden fruit is the sweeter, no?
It's a sweeter, no? What about your fruit? Is it forbidden?
My fruit? I can't believe I'm having this conversation. But no, I did not take vows. The chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
Affirmed?
We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
Ah, okay. What did you do before
I
that?
was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Liliana approves. Codex updated. What got updated? Oh, my codex about Liliana.
Yes?
I'd like to
Well,
talk.
here I am.
You were a traveling minstrel?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Okay. Oh god, look at all these dialogue options I opened up. The Darkspawn?
Chantry lore says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
Seems a bit harsh, but then again, mages invaded heaven? Directly like went to go and oppose God? That seems a bit out there, but that is cool. Very cool. Know any stories from Orlais?
Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Orlais.
Sure.
A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield the sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot.
Okay.
Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney, but Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered.
Go on.
Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva in the grand melee. Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. Kaleva declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious, for he had lost to a woman and was now being shamed. Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman," cried he, and slit her throat.
Oof, damn. It's terrible.
The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized Aveline's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Orlais so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death. And to this day, Any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier.
Damn. I already asked about the Darkspawn. Is this gonna be the same thing?
Says it is man's pride. In ages past,
Yeah,
and
okay.
So, but any land that was touched
already.
by the taint.
Any
became
Ferelden legends?
I know one, told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone.
Ooh.
Maybe you have heard of Flemeth?
Flemeth, you say? I met a Flemeth.
Are you sure? Was she the Flemeth of legend? Flemeth, the devourer of men? Flemeth, mother of witches? Flemeth, demon-touched, who dwells in the mists?
That sounds about right. She didn't introduce herself as such.
Ferelden mothers scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth. They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you.
Flemeth was once beautiful? Huh?
Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous as the sea. When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Highever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him. Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love.
Oh, audacious. Ooh, the plot thickens.
Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the Kokari wilds with the Chasing tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her. But when Flemeth and Osen entered Highever, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes.
Oh no.
Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar. But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth. Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle ran red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men. The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many Chasing men, and with their help, begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds.
As Morrigan is just standing in the background over there. Yeah. There was another story.
Which one?
Oh my god. Dalish?
I have heard a little about how the elves gained their freedom from the Tevinter Imperium. When Andraste began her exalted march against the Imperium, the elves joined her cause to fight their masters. The great elven leader, Shatan, born in captivity, rose up to lead his people. He foresaw a future where the elves were free. Shatan was killed when Andraste was betrayed, but the elves continued to fight, eventually breaking free of the Imperium. The elves claimed the Dales in the south and settled there in the land of their own.
And so she's just a wiki page of information.
The elves lived in the Dales for centuries. They resurrected the worship of the elven gods and would allow the building of no chantry. This angered the chantry, and the hostility between the two factions finally broke out in open war. The chantry says the elves struck first, but I do not know whether to believe it. The Chantry declared a wholly exalted march against the elves, named for Andraste's similar march against Tevinter. During the exalted march of the Dales, the elven cities were sacked, and the elven state completely dissolved. Some of the elves bitterly accepted their fates and surrendered to human rule, living in the human cities as second-class citizens. But others, still fiercely proud of their heritage, refused to bow to the humans, and instead became homeless wanderers. They were the elves of the Dales, the Dalish.
Okay. And Andraste?
Andraste was the Maker's chosen. The Maker had beauty,
Okay,
but
yeah, I get it. Andraste was the Maker's
Andraste
chosen.
brought the Imperium to its knees, and her
How did Andraste die?
It was the frailties of men that betrayed and killed Andraste. Her earthly husband, Maferath, a chieftain of the Alamari tribes himself, grew jealous as his wife's popularity and influence overshadowed his own. She was also revered as the Maker's betrothed, and Maferath began to see their own bond waning in significance as Andraste became out of envy and spite. Maferath made a pact with the Archon Hysarian of Tevinter, allowing his Andraste was burned at the stake in Minrathous.
Oh, okay, she was burned at the stake.
The Tevinter Chantry claims that in Andraste's last moments, Hysarian's heart softened, and he heard the voice of the Maker telling him to end her suffering.
That's convenient.
He plunged his sword into her heart, and as her blood dissenters said that the Archon only converted because he could not stem the tide of Andraste's cult, and was forced. We will never know for sure.
Let's just move on. Damn, that was a lot. And all I really wanted to do was figure out how I give these gifts to people. How do I give it? Oh, I see.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Is there a way for me to know what gifts they like? I guess there is probably like a list or something. Or I'll just have to figure it out. Like the Chantry one was pretty obvious that Liliana was gonna like that. But all these other ones, I have no idea. I seemingly have Golden Sight, 490 black. A spirit. A drink. A little statue. A golden necklace. An ale. A beef bone. Well, I know who the bone goes. Where is he? Where is dog? Where is dog?
Oh, why, you little...
Are you harassing my dog?
Me? Harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offence at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Well, he is a war dog.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Don't mess with a dog and his food.
I once heard a really old legend about how the hound...
God, I just want to give him the bone. I'd never figured
It's not cannibalism if he's eating it, you know.
Why can I not do the dog's equipment? Because I still have him like summoned with the little whistle? Where is it? Cannot use this ability here. Okay.
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
Can be stinkier than what normally goes into them.
I am going to pretend I never heard that. The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
You heard the lady.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
Oh, oh. That dog is too smart.
He is certainly manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Okay, well, guess not. I can't give the bone to the dog. And I have everybody else to talk to. So that is definitely for next time. Let me quick save. And I'm out of here. I'm gonna go get some food. It's good fun. I'll be back whenever I want to. Bye bye.